certainly glad it's done. Yeah, and my liver's really glad that it's done. Yeah, I mean, 19. Well, I guess I shouldn't say 19. Well, you know, whatever. 19 to 22-year-old me had a good time in the Coke lot, and then we would kind of migrate into the infield come race day. So yeah, it's a good experience for a little bit of the younger folk, but I'm definitely happy that I have matured in my life to getting real seats and sitting in turn 4. I think it's just unbelievable for our city to have, you know, one of the world's, I think it is the world's largest single-day sporting event. I mean, to have, you know, nearly 300,000 people, I guess when you include the infield now, you know, maybe more than 300,000 people here in our city, it's unbelievable. And you think about the history of the race and the automotive industry and all of that. I'm kind of a sucker for that. I absolutely love the pageantry of it, and the pre-race festivities are really unlike any other, I think, in a sporting event around the world, and just seeing how much of a draw that you have. That's one thing I did enjoy about being in the Coke lot. You'd be camping out next to people from all over the world, and I just don't think that you would get that at a World Series or a NBA Finals or a March Madness or something like that. So it's pretty cool that our city can call that home every May. Well, I think we've been fortunate. There's been some unbelievable finishes here over the past decade or so, and I go back to the Andretti curse, I guess, or the peak of that, 2006, when you know, Michael Andretti's coming back at the age of, I think he was 43 at the time, and he's had all these top 10 finishes, and you know, he's got the lead in a race that was dominated by Dan Weldon for so long, and then Michael Andretti takes the lead late, and Marco passes him at the age of 19, I think with like 3 or 4 laps to go. And then all of a sudden you see this kind of father-son of, like, here's dad blocking, trying to block Sam Hornish Jr. as best he can, and then with about, 100, 200 yards left, Sam Hornish Jr. passes Marco for the win. And I think at the time, I believe it was the first pass ever on the final lap, and obviously since then we had one in 2011 with J.R. Hildebrand going into the wall in turn 4, but that definitely has to be atop the list for me. Again, the whole Andretti aspect of things. You have this crazy finish on the final lap, and here we are still today, Marco, you know, trying to break that curse.